a film by Nancy Savoca. So prior to this, I think the only Nancy Savoca I've seen is Dogfight, which I highly recommend and really enjoy. This one is from 1999, and it was called The 24-Hour Woman, and it stars Rosie Perez, whom I particularly love. I think she is a fantastic film presence, and I always hate reading reviews of her movies because at least one person will refer to her as shrill, and I want to punch that person in the face. Rosie Perez has her own voice. It is not shrill. It's just her. I want to punch you in the face. If you are a dude, it's always a dude. This also starred Marya Jean-Baptiste, who is fantastic, and Patti LuPone, and Wendell Pierce, who's always very good, and then a little bit with Melissa Leo for a second. And according to the cast list, Chris Cooper, but I don't remember seeing him. He must have had a really small part. So it's about a woman who is a producer for a local talk show that's called The 24-Hour Woman, and she's married to one of the co-hosts of it, who, incidentally, so she's playing someone who's supposed to be 28, and the guy who was playing the co-host, the actor is 26, but Rosie Perez at the time was 34. So, way to go, Rosie. Anyways, so they announced that they're going to have a baby, and so ratings boost because they follow her pregnancy, and then that's the first third of the movie, and then the whole rest of the movie is her trying to struggle with being a working mom and society stresses, and then just practical stresses. And Marianne Jean-Baptiste, her character, has gone back to work after raising children, but her husband is out of work, and he's a stay-at-home dad. He's getting shit from his friends and shit from just people and shit from the kids, and so there's this double look at the way we shit on men who stay home to raise children, and the way we shame women who go to work but have children. And there's just a lot of ideas sort of around in this movie, and it's not really a plot movie. It's not A to Z kind of 3-act, this happens, this happens, this happens. It's just sort of a year, 2 years or so in the life of these people trying to figure it all out. And I really liked it. It felt very honest, very real, and very lived in, and it showed all kinds of things that you just don't see in movies, like breast pumps, and how sometimes they don't work, and how tired you can get, but you can't sleep because you have a baby that you have to deal with, and, you're in charge of that baby, and how people, will promise to help out, and then they don't, and then, just this balancing act of trying to figure out what the best thing to do is. And I just thought it was sort of beautiful, and a hymn to parenting, specifically motherhood, but a little bit just parenting in general. That was great. It's on Amazon Instant Video. You can rent it for $3. If you want to see a really honest movie about parenthood, especially early parenthood, I recommend it. If you're a Rosie Perez fan, I recommend it. My mouth now really hurts, so I'm going to stop talking. But this was The 24-Hour Woman. It's from 1999. Stars Rosie Perez. It's written and directed by Nancy Savoca, and it's very, very